to do with your dog, okay? So this morning we're going to look at doing some shaping. So this is where we produce an obstacle. We don't do it until we're ready with our clicker and our treats because we want to capture the first interaction the dog makes with it. But we're going to introduce something to shape with the dog, okay? Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is a box. So to start off with, I'm just going to mark and reward any interaction towards the box. Okay? Good girl. So she looked at it. Good girl. Good girl. So I would click for just 1 foot if it's a new thing that they're offering. But Sky's done this before, clearly, so she's straight in. So there's no right or wrong. If she wants to put her back feet in and not the front ones, that's fine. We're not asking, can you put all 4 feet in the box? We're asking, what can you do with a box? And there's no right or wrong. Her back feet are valuable because she does agility and we use that a lot for agility. Okay, so the end goal for this, and I would like you to send in some pictures of your dog doing so, is can your dog be in the box in a sit that you can then reward for, but can it offer it? So rather than you keep doing, wait them out until they do it, and then mark and reward. Okay? Okay? Good girl. Good girl. And then if your dog is finding this easy, okay, the next challenge is to offer them a smaller box. Get all 4 feet in a smaller box, okay? Which is really good body awareness for the dog and them thinking, good girl, about what's being rewarded. As you can see, she put her foot out and then when I waited, she offered it back in again, okay? Good girl, okay? For your next challenge, it's can you get the dog to go around something for you? So I've got a cone in here today. At home, I appreciate you don't all have a cone. You can use a bottle of Coke, a bottle of wine, whatever takes your fancy, but can you get the dog to go around something? So for this, they're having to go away from you as well, and you're going to reward, rather than click and have them come back to reward them, you're going to reward them on the path that they're taking, so the value is for going away from you, rather than going in and out like a ping pong to start off with. And then once they're doing the whole thing, I would just reward back at me when they've completed the cone. Okay? So, to start off with, okay? Good girl. Okay? What can you do? Good girl. To touch it. Here. What can you do? Good girl. Okay. And then we'll see, can she? Yay! She says, oh, you wanted me to go around it. Good girl. Now, obviously, Sky has done a lot of this. But you see, even with her, to start off with, she offered going and touching it with her back feet because that's something she's been rewarded heavily for. So I still had to wait for her to offer what I'm doing today. And then she has to think about what is it we're doing today. And this creates a dog that's thoughtful rather than just doing everything because I've told it to. Because if I bring my treat out and do this, she goes round the cone, but she's got no thought as to what she's doing or anything. She's just being lured. And luring is easy, but to create the dog that thinks, we want to give them the opportunity to do so. Okay, so where you reward the dog, your placement of reward is just as important as what you're doing. So when she went out behind the cone, I made sure I didn't click and pay her back here. I rewarded her where she was so that she knows that's what she wanted me to do, what I want her to do. So remembering what's rewarded gets repeated. If you're rewarded for being out there away from you, that's what's going to be offered, okay? So if this seems a little bit something you've not done before, the secret to remember is there's no right or wrong. It's just get your clicker, get your treats and see what the dog can offer, but try not to help them and let them use their brains. They're really clever, let them show you, and then they can offer the right behaviour when you're asking for simple things like a sit or a down, rather than having to keep nagging them all the time to do so. Teach your dog to think for itself, okay? But there's no right or wrong, it's just what can you do, and anything your dog does gets rewarded. And if they're doing the same thing all the time, then you can wait a little bit longer and see if they can offer something different. Because Sky says, I know I've got to do something, I'll just offer something else that gets rewarded, okay? Okay, so have fun with this and send us in lots of pictures of your dogs in, on, moving around, anything you've got at home or in the garden, and let's see what they can do, okay?